Good afternoon, everybody. This is, of course, Lady K with Lady K Motivates. I am so excited that you all decided to join me on today with this exclusive interview. I want you to go ahead as you come in to tag and share, so we could go ahead and get this started. I'm so excited that you want to spend your afternoon with me for 30 minutes of power. This is going to be an exciting show. Today we're going to be talking to our special guest. He's going to introduce himself, and I'm just going to build it up a little bit as we allow our virtual seat fillers to go ahead and come in. Today's guest, he is a creative vessel. He's an artist. He's been writing and painting and drawing, and he's been in this creativity vein for so long. A lot of people, they have painting with a twist, where he does it as well. He's an African American, right here in the capital city of Tallahassee, Florida, and he does his own painting with a twist, however you want it done. So we like to support big businesses. We can support small businesses as well. So go ahead while the music is going and everything to tag and share, so we can go ahead and get this 30 minutes of power to be going. Today, my whole platform is built up to empower, inspire, and to allow somebody to execute now. So maybe a lot of you've been patronizing painting with a twist. You've been patronizing other painters. You've been patronizing all these other companies. But I want to introduce the community to somebody that's been in the game a long time, been underground, but he can facilitate those needs for you just as the other people can. Good afternoon, Jason. Thank you for joining. Thank you for everybody coming in. Again, if you could just tag and share, I'm going to give it a moment, and then we're going to get started with the interview. Hello to you all. Hello to you all. How has your week been going? How has your day been going? It's Saturday, and I'm just excited about everything purpose. I'm excited about greatness. I'm excited about destiny. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and put on my special guest. Without further ado, you guys, today we have on Mr. Vardyce Games, and he's just going to give a little background about himself. I want you all to continue to tag and share. This is an exclusive interview, and like I said, a lot of you know and a lot of you don't know about this person. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the interview. I want to say thank you, Mr. Gaines, for coming on. Thank you for being for just embracing my platform. I do count it an honor. So I want you to go ahead and just tell the people a little about yourself.
Well, I appreciate it. I appreciate you having me on. This is definitely a first. So I definitely enjoy myself here. But yeah, my name is Vardyce. Kind of like cliche, known as Vardyce the artist around town. Uh, Born and raised here in Tallahassee, Florida. Grew up on the south side of town.
Talk up for us.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me get a little closer to the mic. So, just a second. How I sound now?
Okay, you sound good.
All right. So I apologize, but yeah. I grew up in Tallahassee, Florida, on the south side of town. In a middle class family, I would dare to say. Life was good. My family kind of realized I had a gift in art at a very young age. Like I was drawing like Ninja Turtles, and I was in like first grade, like second grade. Like I think the summer of coming out of first grade, going into second grade, I was drawing like Ninja Turtles. I was into that. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and my mom was like, "Oh, you could draw." I used to sell them in school for like little $2. Give me $2 and I'll draw you a Ninja Turtle. And then later on, my mom was like, "Hey, what you think about going to this summer camp?" And I was like, "Okay, what is it?" She's like, "Older Sons." It's called Older Sons. And I was like, "What's that?" She's like, "It's for artists." So I get there, I'm me and two twins. The twins, we it was the only black people in the whole art school. It was probably about 30 kids. So I kind of like kept doing that. They taught me different mediums. That's when I learned different mediums of art, like wood
Okay.
carving and clay molding, and adding texture to your canvas and things of that sort. Oil painting.
And if I could
So
just interject for a minute,
yeah,
something you had touched on about your mother. She's seeing the artistry in you when you were drawing, the digital, and she's seeing the quality and the detail that you were drawing at a
yeah,
young age. I think it's very important that us as parents, that when we see that our children are interested in certain things, that we grab that and cultivate it. A lot of times we just be like, girl, put that up, boy, put that up. You don't need to be doing that. You need to be doing this, this, and this. We might think our children might be doctors, lawyers, but everybody does not go to that vein. So I just it's so important that us as mothers and fathers, when we see that our children are interested in something, to push them in that area. I just wanted
yeah.
to say that because
It's
a lot of people.
Oh, it's definitely important. Like my son, he has the same skill set. I think it's just like a generous thing. My dad was able to draw. My granddad was very creative. He was a crafty man. He used to like build things out of wood.
Mm-hmm.
I still had to have the crib. My kids slept in the crib that my granddaddy built and my dad built. You know what I'm saying? Like, so um my son has picked it up, and he's jumped into the art game now, like trying to do his little virtual parties. And so if your child has that talent, I think you should definitely push them. I think you should definitely push them. So
Right. Well, can you tell me about a creative design project that you've done in the past, or that you're doing currently, that you're proud of, and can you walk us through that process?
something I've done in the past. I was a part of a art show, but it was like a art group of people that kind of like did underground art shows. They pop up shows. They do them in Atlanta. He did
Mm-hmm.
them in, I think, in Chicago. He done here in Tallahassee, Florida. Started here. It's called Waffles and Brews. Alien of Astronauts.
Okay.
Um, yeah, it was a underground art world, and all the locals, black artists, kind of like came together, put their art pieces. But either way, I the thing was it was like Afro futuristic. So I put together a collection. Collection got a lot of oohs and ahs. It showed me that that was like my first art show. This was back in like I think like 2013, 14. This is like way before I started to go to school for what I'm doing now as a graphic designer professionally. But it
Okay.
started like pushing me towards like back into the art scene. So
Mm-hmm.
you know, that's I think
Okay, so where do you get all of this inspiration and passion from? Because even though you're a creative artist, I know sometimes we say, "Well, maybe I should put this on the shelf. Maybe it's not working." People are not seeing what I have going on. They're not looking through my portfolio. I'm posting. They see me doing things for other people. How do you keep that passion and that inspiration flowing to keep doing what you're doing?
it's just I have a love for it, so it's not necessarily I don't do it for like a financial gain. It's more so for like the love of creating and showing other people that feel like they can't create, to showing that they can create, and all art is beautiful, even if it is ugly. Sometimes I find like beauty in it. Like it was one time I did an art show, and a girl, we did it, everybody followed along, did a little simple tree design, and then
Mm-hmm.
she came back and like smudged it, and I
Gotcha.
and I walked over to it, and I was like, that is amazing. Like, and she was like, what? And I was like, that really looks like good. Like if that was like a big painting, like a giant painting, that'd be something I know people would buy or I would buy. So
Right.
definitely invest in.
Okay. Okay. Do you prefer to work by yourself with other artists, or by yourself or with other artists? Do you like collaboration projects, or do you like just really doing your own style?
So I'm a solo artist, but I will collaborate if I feel like, you know, you can take me to a different level. Not
Right.
necessarily saying that I need to be you need to be good as me. Some people feel like, oh, I'm giving you the opportunity to collab with me, but I feel like I'm getting the opportunity to be taken to a different level of art when I collaborate. Like I have a artist friend I converse with all the time. I met him in school at FAM, and me and him, we've been talking about collabing for the longest, and I think it's gonna happen soon. So I'm
Mm-hmm.
just trying to get the feel. Like I've been in the field lately, like for my creativity. Like I've been kind of like when I say in the field, I kind of go into the elements, like go out, ride through the city, do different things, ride the motorcycle, go
Mm-hmm.
out to the saying night spots, sit back, look at the scenery. I'm more so absorbing the environment and not necessarily uh interacting with the environment. So I'm kind of like getting it for my elements. Like I'm about to work on something like a vintage sneaker um collection. It's probably gonna be like a 4 to 6 piece, and like I just got it last night. Like I've been coming up with it lately due to the fact Kamala Harris that kind of like inspired it. But
Right.
after last night, it took me to a different level of what this piece really mean to me. Like, so it's gonna be more of a vintage sneaker and not necessarily Converse and pearls, but it's gonna be a nice wood piece. But I have to get into the elements to get my creativity. Like I can't just
To keep it
oh
flowing.
yeah
Can't be
yeah
a lot of people when I find out, even with me with writing my book and doing other creative things, like you have to be fully flushed out. Like I have to have my
yeah
house clean. I can't have like any drama with my kids. Like everything have to be really settled down for me to
yeah.
get into that vein. So I understand that perfectly. What could you go through the different projects that you do and offer? Like I know I compare you what you do to paint with a twist.
Yeah, people always say pain with a twist because we've been programmed just like all throughout history to if they say that's what it is, that's what it is.
Right.
Um, but I created Paint and Vibe, and Paint and Vibe came from. So I watched Paint with a Twist. I've been in Paint with a Twist. You know, it's okay. I
Hmm.
would like I like to paint the leopard print with you know I'm wild or something on top of it. But at the same time, I also experienced a trapping paint, and after I experienced the trapping paint, I said, "Hmm, people hate both of these, but we will go to it because we want to be entertained and do something that we can't really do." So
Right.
I came up with Paint and Vibe, and Paint and Vibe basically was the urban version, but not so wild. So you still get that skill set that the other companies offer you. So basically, what I do is throw the events, I throw painting parties. I come to you. I also do I do a plethora of things, man. Like
You need to
I'm
give us
I'm
the a la carte. You
I'm
do
a,
more murals.
yeah, I do murals. I started out with murals. That was like my first groove, like other than pencil number two pencil painting, but on drawings. But I started doing murals with a group called Face Fourth Avenue. Was I can't even. It's been so long. Like I was a kid, but it was amazing. Like painting murals. I still do paint murals. Like, but now my prices, are what they are.
Right.
It's
And I know you did some for the fraternity that you're in. Um,
yeah.
on FAMU's campus. Can you explain us that process and how it was getting that contract? You
Oh, so people, when this was before I even intended for it, and them, I was just a artist. Like, but
right.
people kind of knew me. Like, oh man, can you come and do a mural for us? I saw that you do murals, or I heard that you do murals.
Mm-hmm.
Can you come do a mural for our sorority or for our, my fraternity wants me to do one, but I'm not. I don't want to. I feel like it's historic. It's kind of I like it old, but I come and do their mural, and then and they're like, well, how much? And I'm like, look, I work with people. Well, then I work with people, um, but I had to learn that you want to. How can I explain that? You want to value yourself. You want to
Right.
value you know what I'm saying, your talent. Like I ain't learned that until a lady told me, like Miss Haynes. Like she told me, she was like, why do you need to value yourself? I was charging like crazy cheap for art. Like
Right. And it takes a lot of time to do it.
yeah, you
It
could get a
takes
whole mural. Yeah, you get a whole mural for $200 back in the day from me, like real life. I
right.
was
And it
trying to
takes
get
you
it.
a lot of time. It's a lot of paint. And you have children, you have a wife. I mean, it takes just away a lot of time.
It
So
did.
if
Yeah.
you value anything else, you're gonna have to value my time.
You got to. You got to.
You're gonna
Like,
you
come and value your time. If you're a barber, I got you. I gotta give you the tip on top of the 20. I know sometimes, So
right.
same
Were
thing.
there any mistakes that you might have made as a designer, and what did you learn from that one experience, a few experiences?
Um, Mistakes like with my own personal pieces, or you mean like
Maybe with
a commission piece or something of that sort?
yeah, like one of those pieces.
A commission piece, like, okay, say if I had a commission piece and I had a mistake, if the
What is,
mistake,
what is a commission piece for all the people in the
oh, I'm sorry, commission piece is a piece that when someone contacts you and wants to solicit your business and say, hey, I want you to paint a picture or draw a picture or
Mhm.
whatever you do for for monetary things. So um that's a commission piece. But say if I made a mistake, I'm the type of artist, like, I if I feel like it's a mistake and I see the mistake, I would rather just trash the whole canvas and start over from scratch
Okay.
than to and go get a whole new canvas and start over. Even if, like, I have to go get new material and everything, and it's gonna cost me enough. I'd rather lose on money than to not give you a quality piece, because my mom always told me first impression is your last impression. So,
Right.
yep.
Right. And then we kind of touched on this question earlier, but it was there just ever a time where you were like, I'm done. I'm like really done drawing. I can't
It
do this,
was.
do this.
I quit art. I quit art for like 12 years. Like, I used to draw, and then I think it was, I forgot what made me stop drawing. I think it was just like no one was like, you know, supporting it. So I just kept like, and it don't make me no money at the time. I was just like doing number two pencil drawings,
Gotcha.
to draw portraits, anybody. I draw anything, and so it was like people was not trying to pay for number two pencil drawings. So when I realized that, I started getting heavy into art history, like really, really getting into it. Like, I've been a fan of Basquiat since probably like the 90s, like 97, 98. Like, I really got into him. And now people, oh, Basquiat, I got a t-shirt, I got the Coach bag. But
Mm-hmm.
like, you don't even know his old nicknames. Like, his real, like, artists have plethora of nicknames, and I kind of like adapted that. And I don't even know how, because I never even really grew up with a real nickname. Like, I
Mm.
always been Vardyce. Vardyce the artist. Like,
Right.
nothing real, like, poo poo or bow tie, like they call me bow tie now. But like, that's not, you know, I feel like people, they jump on what's trendy. If we say Van Gogh was trendy tomorrow,
Mm-hmm.
everybody's rocking Van Gogh,
Right.
So
But you've always been an outsider, even from um you've been a trendsetter since I known you. You always you used to wear something or put a color scheme together. And I'm like, what is he doing? Like what? That don't even go
that's
that
just
orange and that
orange and red
red.
don't go together. Why you lying? It do go together.
Yeah,
Now you see Jordans with orange and red, and you see,
right, right. See people trailing that. So I
yeah,
always, since I started the show, I've always had different themes, and this month's theme is, you should chill and don't look back. A lot of people, they're antsy, they're anxious about
listen,
getting places and anxious about getting a house or a car, anxious about getting a new career, anxious about
come on,
it. They're just anxious. They can't wait for it. They can't
you gotta
plan
prepare.
for it. They can't prepare for it.
Listen,
They are just antsy. So I want you to like really break down why you should just chill, relax is a synonym for the word, and like don't look back. A lot of us has past failures, past mistakes, but I just tell people when the right time comes, it just comes. You'll know it, you'll feel it. It'll be there. It'll all fall in place. But you have to plan, position yourself, prepare, plan. I just want you to tell your version of why people right now should chill and don't look back.
Man, the reason you should chill and don't look back, I wouldn't say chill,
Okay,
but I would say slow is smooth and smooth is fast. You
gotcha.
know, it take you a long time to get somewhere. Like if you chill out and don't look back, like she say, if you focus on the future, if you don't stay on, oh, they hating on me,
Oh
or
my God, people be on that so bad. People are on that so bad. Somebody hating on
uh,
the hate.
why she look like that? You know what
Right,
I'm saying? Like, why you worried about that? Just focus on what you need to do. I would focus on whatever my talent is, especially right now in this world. Like, things about to change. A lot of
right,
people don't realize that. So if you got a talent, I feel like you need to focus on that and just move all the way forward and persevere through all that stuff. Like, persevere past your past. Your past was yesterday. That's how I live. That's why people like Vardyce, like, you just came up. I was like, man, I'm still the same old Vardyce. Like, I just prepared and it took a little time and I got here faster than you because I ain't rushed to get there. You know,
right. Slow and steady wins the race. Sometimes, they say that
smooth and
statement, but
smooth as fast.
I just look at so many people and they're so anxious, and it's like even the Bible say be anxious for nothing, and then it's also a story about the lady turned into a pillar of salt. I just want to tell somebody out here watching, people will watch this, they'll watch the replay. It's like, listen, looking back, you just glimpse back, okay, but don't look back
I look back.
because
Yeah, I glance back. You
to
gotta
learn,
look.
you have to learn from your past and able to execute and go forward in your future. A lot of people say, well, you different. A lot of people say I'm different and I'm this and I'm that, but I'm not what I was yesterday. I'm not the same Kalana K, Lady K, whatever y'all want to call me. I'm not the same person that I used to be. I prepared, I positioned myself. I had a lot of life experiences for me to even get to the point I'm in. So I just want you to we're gonna transition one more time. Go into what you have coming up. I know it's a big event. I've been seeing it all over social media. This is February, the month for love, and a lot of people
Yeah,
don't have things to do. A lot of people have just been sitting in their houses. They've been in people DMs. They
bored.
don't they don't know what they've been doing, all type of awkward little stuff because we can't, because of social distancing, and people might be lonely. They're looking for something to do. So tell us about this event you have going on.
Ah, so it's my me. I'm collaborating this year. I'm not gonna just say it's mine. Because it was just I had one and he had his own thing going on.
Okay.
But I collab with Pineapple Petite, Vardyce, my LLC, which
Hmm.
is basically like a twist on my name.
Okay.
But we in Pineapple Petite we're throwing a Valentine's painting vibes, and it's
Okay.
called Lovers and Friends. You can find
Oh,
a ticket. You can find the tickets. Throwing my plug. I'm sorry, shameless plug. But you can find my tickets on Eventbrite. It's going.
Eventbrite. Okay.
Yeah, type in lovers and friends. And if not, just tag one of us and we'll reach back out to you and send you the link. But yeah, it's Valentine's Day weekend. We're doing it on 13th and 14th. We're doing a brunch on the Friday. I mean that Saturday. Forgive me, on that Saturday, and then on Sunday,
I
the
believe that's the
tradition.
13th because Valentine's
Yeah.
Monday,
Mm-hmm.
right? Okay.
Valentine's falls on Sunday this year.
Okay.
So for the traditionals, people that's traditional, we're doing a dinner style brunch, but it's a dinner. And
Okay.
and that's on Valentine's Day on the 14th. So come out, bring your friend, bring your lover, you know, have a good time. We're gonna have a good live DJ.
That's what
It's
I was
gonna
about to ask you.
some
Y'all gonna
good
have a
some good
DJ,
food.
a good
Some good
food.
food. We at the Sheraton Hotel, the old round Holiday Inn for your locals, people that's from here.
Okay. All Tennessee.
Um on
Got
Tennessee Street. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. It's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. We've been in the box, please. It is COVID safe. We wearing masks. We got sanitizer. We got a little thermometer check. Um, it's social distance. It's gonna be a nice vibe, nice experience. Please come out. Don't stand in line at the restaurant. I wouldn't. I did that for years. I'm tired of it.
you.
It's
Right.
wild.
Time
It's
to
wild. We got food and paint. So yeah.
gotcha.
Pineapple Petite. Check
Got
them out.
So I'm excited. A lot of people listen. Whoever's watching the replay, this is the event you don't want to miss. Like he said, it's gonna be live DJ. It's gonna be food, appetizers. We want you to mask up. We want you to enjoy yourselves. COVID is not going anywhere, so don't be. And I know a lot of us have made our houses our sanctuaries. We've been buying different things to make our house more comfortable because a lot of people have been working from home. A lot of people have been homeschooling. A lot of people have been doing all different things that they never thought they would do because of the extended periods of being at their residence. But this is the event that you don't want to miss. All the lovers and friends and the others or whatever, however you associate yourself, you all need to go to Eventbrite.
And
Put
bring and it's hold on, and also bring out your homegirls. I mean, everybody don't have a boo, we know,
And
but
nobody
if you
wants to be the third wheel.
bring your homegirls, like the brunch is gonna be all good. The DJ gonna turn it up. It's gonna be a fun time, man. Like let's do it.
And you never know who you're gonna meet. Now, how much are the tickets?
Uh, I try to stay out that lane. I try to just stay in the art world, kind of mess with my creativity. So
Listen,
you know, we
how much are these tickets? These people need
go
to
on
know.
Eventbrite. Yeah, you go if you go on Eventbrite. I think they're ranging. Like honestly, I think they're in the for the 2 tickets. It comes with your champagne and your creativity, and it comes with your materials, and it also comes with a great brunch or dinner.
Mm,
Heavy hors d'oeuvres style, like replenishable. It's gonna be nice. It's gonna be
gotcha.
something that you want to be a part of. We got the bottle of wine and champagne, so that's complimentary. It's coming through, So come
How
out,
much?
enjoy.
How
Oh,
much are these tickets?
they're
And
like
somebody just put on here. Felicia do you do virtual parties?
we do virtual parties. We do virtual parties. We'll
She
talk.
is
Just
scared to come. Listen, you
hit
need
me
to
in the
come to this
hit me in
event.
the. Hey, come to the event, enjoy, and see what you think, and then we could do the virtual party. It's gonna be social distance. We're gonna have a good time, but the tickets are like I think they're like around like $50 a person, but it's coming with a lot. It's coming with a
Oh,
lot. It's
that's
coming with a
not
bang.
bad. That's
And
not
we also gonna
bad.
we have a guest. We supposed to have a guest singer. We supposed to have a surprise Tyler Perry actor from one of his plays to come and
On
sing.
which night? The 13th or the 14th?
We don't know. It's up to his schedule. He's very busy. He's a very busy young man, and he's supposed to come out and sing "Funny Valentine" for me.
Man, I need to know.
So
I need to know which day. Now,
hey,
no,
he's an artist himself, man. He do his thing. He
I,
do his thing. If you follow Tyler Perry plays, you'll know him. You know his name. I just want to be a surprise.
no,
I
I
don't want to
need
say
to
his name.
decide. We're gonna have to talk after this. I need to know what day to show up.
You gotta lean on the shield. You gotta lean on the shield sometimes. You gotta lean on the shield.
You amazing. Listen, I
So,
wanted to introduce to everybody Vardyce the artist, Vardyce Games, out of the 850 Tallahassee, Florida. Stand up. I am so excited. Him coming to grace my platform. Lady K motivates where we inspire, empower everybody to execute. Now, if you're watching the replay, listen, you need to tag and share. Somebody needs to know. A lot of you all have been going to painting with a twist, but you need to get on painting vibes with Vardyce. You can jump. How can people reach you?
they
Because
can reach me at my Instagram, Facebook. Um I I ain't really a Twitter person, but Instagram, Facebook, Vartis LLC, spelled VA like artist LLC. That's how you
below,
can reach
like
me.
Vardyce below. Y'all see
Yeah,
the
yeah, like below. If you can see it,
right below.
take a screenshot.
You,
But at LLC, you'll see my logo pop up and just click on the link. Links in the bio for the event.
y'all heard it. Y'all want to support all these big people, but it's some other people out there that's doing it. That this is their hustle, this is their love, this is their passion. I want you all to support you, support everybody else. I do too, but it's time to really, when you know better, you do better. So today, I did an exclusive interview with Vardyce Games, Vardyce the artist. I appreciate you so much for coming on and
Yeah,
gracing
no problem. I
and telling
appreciate you.
everybody about how you got your start, your journey. how your parents, your mother really motivated you, artistic, that artistic expression, it just runs through your lineage, it runs through your bloodline. And a lot of us have to know what runs through my family. Do I either need to break this generational curse, or do I need to keep with this generation? All generational curses aren't curses. It could be a generation, like you have in your family, a generation of artists.
Yeah.
You do artistry, your brother does artistry, your
Yeah.
sister, she's an art, she does hair. That's an art. I can't do hair. I have to go
Yeah.
paint mine. Okay. That's just not my thing. But I can design, but I can't, do that. And other people can have a generational curse of everybody going to jail, or you can have a generational curse of everybody going to Yale University. So you got or you can have a generational curse to everybody being a doctor or a lawyer. So I just want to let you all know, continue to execute, continue to be empowered, because whatever your purpose is, whatever your passion is, whatever your love lie, that's where you need to be in. So thank you again, Vardyce, for coming on and gracing us. Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you. I appreciate y'all for having me.
Okay. Listen, today we had Vardyce the artist on. I'm so glad you all took the time out of your afternoon to grace this platform. Lady K promotes, where we empower, inspire you to execute now. We talked about again how he had a generation of creativity running through his lineage. I wanted to just petition you to see, what do you have inside of you that's in your bloodline, that's positive, that you could keep going on with? What is your love? What is your passion that turns into your purpose? I just want to encourage you to stay in your vein. Don't look to what your neighbor's doing. Don't look to what your coworkers doing. What is it that you want to do? What do you want to express to the earth? What do you want to leave as a legacy? So I just want you all to continue to execute now. Remember to continue to chill and don't look back. My past doesn't define me, but my now, what am I doing right now? A lot of people like to talk about what they had. I had a big house. I had 5 cars. But what are you doing now? The past doesn't matter. What are you doing now? So continue to focus on your now. Continue to focus on your future, because I believe when you focus on your own business, stay in your own lane, God will truly blow on that. Again, this is Lady K with Lady K Motivates. If you want to be a part of this show, inbox me, call me, text me, email me. I'll be glad to put you on. Much love to everybody.